Welcome to Beach Too Sandy, Water Too Wet, a podcast featuring real reviews written by people who just need the world to know what they think. Between you and me, I wanted to like this podcast, but I'd give it 0 stars if I could.
This is my challenge. It was from Gregory, and it was to find reviews mentioning an eating challenge. I have quite a few here, some really fun ones. Some of them I just liked the actual challenge.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm trying to think of any. I mean, I feel like most of the ones I know are from Man versus Food. That TV show was
were you
wild.
potentially thinking, probably not, but that steakhouse we went to where they did like Guy Fieri thing?
No, but I was just thinking of that. That was in Oklahoma, right? I forget which city though. Tulsa, Oklahoma City. I don't know.
It wasn't. Weirdly, I had a review. Someone sent in a review from a steakhouse, and I was like, "Is that the place we went?" But it ended up not being. I don't think. But yeah, so
yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about that recently because I was talking about Oklahoma with
I think
Dee
about it
and her
all
friends.
the time.
But
do you have any idea what food it was that was in the food challenge?
No, I'm still. Well, no, yeah, I don't know if it was from the show or from our lives. Like, I feel there was some weird connection. There probably isn't. I don't know.
There probably is at least one that we don't.
Because I can't think of any in Cincinnati. I'm trying to think if there's any that I knew or L.A. I'm sure there are plenty in L.A., but I don't remember any places that we would go to that even had something like this. I feel like it's so niche and kind of rare to find, or maybe it's just the places that I go to, especially now, because I feel like most of them aren't vegan.
Part of me feels like, well, definitely not, but part of me feels like it was more of like a 2000s phenomenon.
Yeah.
Like when these TV shows, when everyone was like, whoa, Man vs. Food, look how much you can eat. And I feel like that has kind of fallen out of vogue a little bit.
Which is probably for the best.
Probably, especially after reading all these reviews and being like, I think you need some avian missing link bird supplement or something because you really effed up your whole body.
Yeah. Well, there's
Take a cat probiotic.
There's that place, Heart Attack Grill, I believe.
Ugh.
Have you heard of that? And
no.
They weigh people, and I think if you weigh a certain amount, you get a discount. It's or you eat for free. It's very specific,
depending on your weight or
there was
size.
A lot of weirdness and some. It's very controversial, I think, for very good reasons. But yeah, anyway.
I can't think of any, but I'm sure there are.
I think people have literally had heart attacks there.
Yeah,
so.
well, that seems like what it's there for. But yeah. Anyway, this is a review of a place called Humpy's. Hold on.
Huh? Hold on. You can't just say Humpy's.
Well, because I saw you drinking water and I realized way too late, like, I need to wait for him
it's coffee.
Oh, no. Okay. This was sent in by Candy Sheher, and it is of Humpy's Kodiak Arrest Food Challenge.
This is Kodiak, Alaska? Like where?
Yeah, I believe it's in Kodiak. Or it's in Anchorage, sorry. But yeah, so this is Humpy's Great Alaskan Ale House in Anchorage, Alaska. And the actual food challenge is called Humpy's Kodiak Arrest Food Challenge.
Oh my gosh.
And like, I love a good pun. That's a little bit, but here, I'll read the little instructions. By the way, Candy was so nice and made like a whole graphic for me, like circling, like writing the name of the challenge, circling like the description, putting the review, and anyway. So I have this whole little guide for me. Humpy's challenges you to eat. Oh wait, let me actually read the description. If you can put away all this food in 60 minutes or less without leaving the table, you win a spot in our Winners Hall of Fame and an I Got Crabs at Humpy's t-shirt.
Oh. You get a Hall of Fame and a t-shirt.
And a t-shirt that says I got crabs at Humpy's.
T-shirt that you most likely won't wear that much. Well, I guess if you're doing this challenge, you probably will wear it everywhere.
You would have to wear it. Your partner, whoever you are with, would be like, you have to wear it every day as part of your punishment. But also, I feel like maybe you can buy that shirt. So it does feel a little bit like... I mean, I love it. Listen, I love a shirt, especially like as a prize. I'm not going to lie.
Then you have to tell people you paid for it. So yeah, if you want it, at least you say, yeah, I want it.
You can say I want it. Yeah, true. So this is the amount of food you're meant to eat. Humpy's challenges you to eat 7 crab nuggets, 14 inches of reindeer sausage.
14 inches? Why 14?
It's just so bad. I don't know. I just can't stand it. 14 inch. Why would you even frame it like that? Oh my God, it's so gross. 14 inches of reindeer sausage, 4 pounds of Alaskan king crab, side dishes, that's vague, our famous wild berry crisp, and ice cream.
Jeez.
Now, there's a price for this. Like, you have to pay to participate.
Do you pay, and then if you win, you don't pay? Is that right?
I don't think so, because the instructions very clearly state you get a spot in our Winners Hall of Fame and an I Got Crabs at Humpy's t-shirt.
And doesn't mention it being free.
Certainly doesn't mention comping the meal. I'd like you to guess for 7 crab nuggets, 14 inches of reindeer sausage, 4 pounds of Alaskan king crab, side dishes, famous wild berry crisp, and ice cream, how much you think they charge.
Look, I don't know anything about pricing in Alaska. Like, because in my mind, I think, you get 4 pounds of crab, but they probably just it's probably more abundant there. I'd imagine all of these foods. 4 pounds.
They're just drowning in reindeer sausage.
And then
that's
the ice cream and the reindeer sausage. I don't know, like $50. That seems low, but maybe I don't know.
The total price comes to $365.
I'm sorry. Now I feel stupid, but I'm like, I can't imagine spending that much money.
That's why I made you guess, because it's shocking, and I knew you wouldn't get anywhere close. Because what?
$365?
$365. And I thought maybe I misread that, but this is part of the review's complaint. So I will read you this review. It's 1 star from TripAdvisor. And
you can enjoy so many meals for that much money, and you don't have to be miserable for one.
But you get a free t-shirt at the end. It's free.
It doesn't...
You only paid $365 and many hospital bills for it.
Oh, dear God.
Here's a review. It's 1 star called No Thanks. Wasted trip. Manager refused to honor the price of $250 currently being advertised on their official website for the Kodiak Arrest Challenge. They did not redress the price discrepancy, said the price is now $365, which was also on the website. This price was reportedly changed 2 years ago. One manager confirmed they do have all the ingredients. The other manager stated, well, we can just say it is not available, upon being confronted about it not being good to falsely advertise. While this may have started as an honest mistake, pretending to not have the ingredients is not honest. I would have honored the advertised price as a showing of good faith. That showing of good faith would have been returned by me paying at least the difference in gratuity. End of review.
The business doesn't care about the gratuity. I'm going to be honest here. Like, I love
the
how it's like,
does not,
I'm going to punish the server for
and also,
the
like,
business's inability to update a website.
Yeah, and the server is like, I can't just give you $115 off. It's not my purview to do that.
And claiming that you would do it if you ran the business. First of all, if you're saying, I won't pay that much, I would only pay $250 for this ridiculous challenge. No, you wouldn't honor that. There's no fucking way. If you're like freaking out about this price difference and also like, what? No.
Yeah. When people say things like, oh, this is a matter of principle, it's like, I don't think so in this regard.
This is not how you run a business.
Why
it's
do
like
you care so much about the principle of the 14 inches of reindeer sausage? Like, this isn't the time to die on a hill for principles.
And especially acknowledging it was started as an honest mistake. And I feel like that didn't change. You know, the fact that it was an honest mistake didn't change just because they said, well, then we'll just not give it to you.
Yeah, like they're being honest.
Because you are being...
And by the way, they are being honest. They're saying we can pretend we don't have the food. Yeah. And then... But we do. That's pretty... Actually, that's more honest than most things someone would say in that situation. Like, oh, no, we're out. That's a lie. But saying, we could just tell you we're out.
Yeah.
That's not even dishonest.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty straightforward.
Like, I don't know. Updating websites. I haven't updated our website for all the tour dates that are over. I mean, some of them I have. This is a good reminder.
You updated the price of the eating challenge, right?
Oh, fuck.
Alexander,
I forgot we
losing
tripled
so
it.
much money.
We tripled the price.
We tripled the price.
Oh, no.
All
All those Long John donuts.
Oh, no. Yeah. TBD on the name of it. I haven't slept in 3 days, so today is not the day for me to come up with a funny pun. Let's see. I have another one here. This was sent in also by Candy, she, her, and it's of a Quaker Steak and Lube in Bloomsburg, PA.
Have you ever been to one?
I have not.
Me neither.
I think I asked you that recently when we were driving.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, no, I asked Blaze. Blaze and I talked about it. It seems to be the question that gets asked anytime people drive past one. Like, you ever been into one of those? No, me neither.
Yeah.
I've had that conversation at least
I've
twice.
had that with Dee, and I don't think she has either. Because her family would sometimes go to, like, Pennsylvania for, like, vacations and stuff.
Yeah. Well, do you know what the lube refers to? Because Candy apparently figured it out.
I forgot. I think I did know at some point. I could be wrong.
Do you have a guess?
Is it like they have malts or something? Is it like a drink?
No.
Or like a, I don't know. Or
It's
did they
the
used to have?
sauce. It's the
it's a sauce. Okay.
Sauces. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this challenge is called the Quaker Steak and Lube, registered trademark, 'S, Eat Heat Challenge. And it says tough enough to eat heat. And it has a hazmat suit logo. Not great, considering this was, this is, I think, a current, I don't know if it's a current challenge, but it's still not great. And it says, buck up, buttercup, it's time to eat heat. Feeling tough? Try 6 wings with our hottest sauce yet, made from scorpion pepper venom and concentrated capsaicin, sweetened just slightly with juicy wild berries. Waiver required.
They know their audience, or they know their participants. It's so funny.
Sure.
My whole body is
They're like,
rejecting
"You won't.
every word
You won't."
word you're saying, because it sounds so aggressive and so unnecessarily. It sounds like it's challenging my masculinity.
I wonder, this does feel, again, like 2010 vibes. And this review actually was written in 2012, so maybe they've matured, but, what do I know? This is a review from TripAdvisor. It's 3 stars, and the title is Cool Looking Place. Food was okay. I did the Triple Atomic Wing Challenge. Those wings were pretty hot, but didn't taste that good. Wow, that, by the way, hilarious. If they tasted absolutely incredible, that would be shocking to me.
I was going to say, this is the least surprising.
They're not going for
ever.
Tasty in this one. In this,
like, what can you even taste
marketing
at that
promotion?
Point? What can you
taste? Like scorpion venom? Yeah. Yum. The juicy wild berries? I don't know. Those wings were pretty hot, but didn't taste that good. Awesome decorations, 2 real vintage Corvettes hanging from the walls, and a NASCAR stock car hanging from the ceiling with a TV in its windshield. I've been there. I don't need to go back. End of review.
Like I said, they know their participants.
A NASCAR, like, that sounds like a satire. A NASCAR car hanging from the ceiling with a TV built into the front, like Pimp My Ride style, but for a restaurant, a side of the road restaurant.
I used to do my homework in DC at a place, I think it was called Fuel Pizza, and their whole vibe was vintage gas station.
Oh, yeah. And that and this with the, like, kind of hard rock cafe vibes, it also feels very 2010. Like, when bacon was like a big thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was like, man caves. Like,
Itchy remembers.
Itchy remembers from 38 years ago. No, I feel like all of that just completely fit the exact same vibe.
I honestly love that place, but probably because it was an escape. Fuel, yeah. I'd just go in there and go upstairs and sit with my homework, order pizza,
I like that,
get a drink, and just
vintage
refill
gas
over and
station
over
is
and
kind
over and
of
over and over again, and have way too much caffeine. But yeah, no, it was a fake taste of Ohio in the hustle and bustle of DC. It was Definitely wasn't like Ohio at all.
Just like tired of Capitol Hill. You just got to go get some vintage gas station
Like
vibes.
when you live where all the like down there where I was near the mall and stuff, it was just
You couldn't pay me any amount of money to do
it
it
was
again,
something
I'll be honest
else.
with you.
It was something else having everybody else dressed up in their suits going to and from work, and I'm
With their blackberries.
it was something. Good times. Not
Here, not really. Here's a review. This was sent in by Brad, he, him. And guess what, Alexander? Brad did this challenge that I'm about to read to you.
Oh my gosh, let's judge him. I can't wait.
Brad says he's done 2 before. And this particular one, he said, I'm pretty sure it was this one. He said his fiance still hasn't forgiven him for like ruining the day by doing the challenge. But he said he got a t-shirt and he still wears it all the time. So clearly that
Brad's got
cries.
crabs from somewhere. We're just
Brad got crabs.
No wonder his fiance was upset. He ruined the day with his
Brad
crabs.
got crabs. Well, he said my then girlfriend and now fiance. So clearly he did something right.
Okay, she in spite of the crabs.
Yeah.
Poor
Apparently,
Brad did not.
love
No,
goes-
he knew what he was signing up for
He knew.
with sending this in.
This is Rudy's Steakhouse, and it is a 1-star review. My wife and I came in to celebrate on our wedding night. With it being yes.
This is Brad's plan.
Yeah. Brad was like, honestly, this has all been just a long con. And I feel like his fiance is going to hear this and go, wait, isn't this place like right by the venue we chose?
Look, if I will become a minister or whatever if Brad and his fiance get married at this place.
My God.
And ask me to ask me to do it, I would do it. I would go and marry them, but only if it's at this place.
At a steakhouse,
At Rudy's
no less.
Steakhouse.
Yeah, of all places. That means Alexander's not fucking around.
Okay, take that back because I am, please.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it then.
No, I would not do this.
I would do it.
I would not do this to Brad or his poor fiance.
I'll do it. My wife and I came in to celebrate on our wedding night. With it being a big occasion, we wanted to go somewhere nice. The restaurant was nice, pretty environment. The food was amazing. However, the service was terrible. I ordered the Tomahawk Challenge, but was never told how long it takes to cook. My wife chose to eat with me, so after a crazy day of people and getting married, you know this is the fact this is the guy.
Wild.
It was a crazy day. There were people, there was marriage.
And then we went here and ordered without any plan. Like this just happened?
This just happened. This has just happened. My wife chose to eat with me, so after a crazy day of people and getting married, we were starving. They gave us our salads and asked for drinks. Then not one person checked on us for over 1 hour. My wife had to flag down a different waiter to get a drink, then finally our food came out. I finished the challenge, but the staff couldn't figure out the keys to get to the shirts gifted to folks that complete the Tomahawk Challenge. We were at the restaurant for over 2 hours. It took us about 30 minutes to eat. We were waiting on our food and staff the rest of the time. Service was ridiculous, and it wasn't even busy. When I went back to get my shirt and make a complaint, the lady I talked to told me to email management of the restaurant. I emailed and not even a response was sent back. I'm disappointed in this restaurant because I've heard nothing but good things. I will never be returning, and I will tell everyone I know not to go as well. Everyone's going to go, yeah, well, you went on your wedding night. We would have told you not to go too.
I'm
for a
shocked.
food challenge on the night of your wedding. I mean, listen, it's none of my. I don't care one way or another. But like, I guess my thought is you shouldn't be super surprised if you order like this crazy, like challenge meal and it holds up the timing of your dinner. You know?
Yeah. Do we know what is a challenge? Did you say that?
I did not. Rudy's Steakhouse eating challenge, and I wonder if that was intentional on Brad's part. Just like to just like not even go there.
Did you see a separate email from Brad's fiance like, hey, I assume that he didn't tell you the challenge.
He's not going to give you all the
Here
all
are the
the
details
intel.
so you can fully judge.
Okay, yeah, Zadie's for sure not going to be hosting your wedding here. It's called One Person, One Colossal Steak, 1 Hour. Can you conquer the king of all steaks? You have 1 hour to finish your salad, asparagus, starch, and Rudy's 3-pound tomahawk. The time starts as soon as your dinner hits the table. Those brave enough to attempt the challenge get one of our signature tomahawk teas. If you are one of the few that conquer the Tomahawk Challenge, you will receive one of our exclusive Conquered Carnivores t-shirts. No wonder Brad didn't tell you. He's like, Alexander's going to open this email and be like,
Conquered. So Brad's shirt says Conquered Carnivore?
I think so.
So he was a carnivore who was conquered?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense because
Brad,
it says
doesn't make sense.
If you attempt it, you get a Tomahawk t-shirt. If you actually accomplish the challenge, you get a Conquered Carnivores tee, whatever that is.
I don't know.
I will. Oh shit! I just opened a video. Okay, I didn't mean to do
Ew.
that. Yeah. Then,
Brad included a video?
no, his fiance again was like,
God.
think twice. I just need to tell you, the graphics on this website are so funny. It says, there is only one Tomahawk King. And then they have this like bizarre, fancy logo situation with a crown photoshopped on it onto a steak. And then it says the reigning king and the reigning queen. So they have... Wow, Reina. Oh, so this is like a famous person.
What are you talking about? What is going on? None of these things are clicking in my head.
Okay, we have the reigning king and queen of the Tomahawk Challenge.
Tomahawk Challenge, a 3-pound steak with
all the
salad and
fixins.
starch and whatever. Yeah.
And so the reigning queen is a woman named Reina, R-A-I-N-A, Huang. And it says, Reina is crazy is a professional eater, that's her username, who destroyed the record for the fastest conquered tomahawk. She's
does it
apparently
say how long? How
like a big, not influencer, but like has a presence on social media.
Like a professional eater?
Right, yes.
Yeah.
That's like what she does. And then Max Carnage was the previous Tomahawk King. Oh, he ate it in 8 minutes and 1 second.
Oh, no.
That makes me want to vomit.
8 minutes?
You shouldn't put that in your body so fast, no matter what it is.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, the shirt says Conquered Carnivores.
Huh.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that
no
just
offense, Brad.
makes it seem like you were conquered and you are a carnivore now.
Yeah.
Two embarrassing things. Oh, got him. Okay.
Got him. Okay. Let's see. What else?
It should say conquered vegans. Like I conquered, you know what I mean?
No, because it's saying like I'm a carnivore, but I've been conquered.
Yeah, I know. So I don't know.
We'll
email it. We'll email them.
It should say carnivore conqueror.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
This is a review sent in by Zyla, they, them. It's a 1-star review of Selena's Bar and Grill, and you'll realize really quickly why this place was suddenly inundated with 1-star reviews. Just slammed with them. Here's a review from April 23rd, 2023. The owner is very rude, loud, and disrespectful. He doesn't keep nor honor his own word. Do not give this man business. He's not honest and doesn't deserve to have support from the community. Let his business crash. There's a young man on TikTok by the name of Mo Motion who completed a food challenge in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. The owner talked very disrespectful to this young man and didn't pay him for completing the challenge. Very weird. May he have the life he deserves. End of review.
Interesting.
And then all of the not recommended were like, my boy on TikTok didn't get his challenge or whatever. And so I don't know what happened. I obviously didn't go watch the video, but this is apparently like a famous TikToker, and people swamped the business with 1-star reviews when he didn't succeed or when he was cheated out of his victory. Who knows?
This is always such a double-edged sword because there's so many stories of this happening, and then it turns out the reviewer was lying or was exaggerating or leaving out very important bits to the story. But
exactly.
If you have a following, you're gonna have people who are backing you up no matter what.
That's it. And I didn't even watch the video because I'm like, I don't know if I would even get the story of what happened.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's that.
I don't know. Maybe this business fucking sucks. I have no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say I genuinely don't know. So I'm not gonna make a judgment call on that. But
because I find myself watching these TikToks and sometimes I'm like, man, I'm so angry, and then I think, okay, gotta calm down and understand that there's maybe a little more to this video that I got that got to me that has zero. That's usually like someone commenting on it based on something that they had heard, based on something that they had heard, and it just goes down and down.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the most reliable source of...
you got to be careful out there.
I know that's like a really hot take, but...
It's so hot.
Yeah. So don't cancel us over that.
That's why we stumble over everything we say and backtrack everything, because we know the power that you all hold as our listeners, and we could sick you on anyone.
We're terrified of you, is what we're really saying.
Yeah, and so should all the businesses we talk about. They should all be terrified of you.
So here's a review of a place called Casper's and Runyon's Nook in St. Paul, Minnesota. This was sent in by Allie, she, her, and it's of Eric's Hot Wing Challenge. I guess it's Eric's Hot Wing Challenge. See, like, this is what I do. I, like, emphasize the wrong word.
Eric's Hot Wing Challenge.
Eric's Hot Wing Challenge. Not Erica's, not Rick's, Eric's. And Allie said that she originally was just going to include it because it has the faint of heart. It also accomplishes the faint of heart challenge.
Yeah.
Which I could see how that would be kind of an easy crossover there with the food challenges. So here we go. This is a 4-star review by Eric, and I consider it negative, even though it's a 4-star review. But I guess, Sandy, you can help me decide. Juicy Lucy's are delicious. Fries amazing. Hot Wing Challenge are hot and delicious and not for the faint of heart. I'd have given this a 5-star just for the food alone, but after my Hot Wing Challenge, the waitress was so rude. She didn't care about my pain or my seizures, and she tried to send me away without a victory t-shirt.
What?
Did this challenge give you a seizure, or are you exaggerating? I'm like really concerned. I don't know,
but it sounds dangerous.
Yeah. This is one of those where I take it with a huge grain of salt. She didn't care about my pain or seizures. Okay. What do you mean? Like,
were you just telling her about past seizures you had?
Right. Good point.
Or were you
were you actively in medical crisis?
Oh, no.
Didn't care about my pain or seizures and tried to send me away without a victory shirt. Then when I asked, she gave me a plain white t-shirt. Then I asked about the challenge t-shirt I was supposed to win, and she said they don't have any. So I suffered with no proof of my suffering. The waitress was, well, about as low as a toilet in Ethiopia. If it wasn't for her, I'd have given this place 5 stars. The hot wings were delicious and the hottest I've ever had. End of review.
The fuck did Ethiopia come in? That was random.
Yeah, I think he's been trying to, like, he heard that somewhere, like Joe Rogan's podcast, and was like, I know.
Yeah, got it.
I want to say that in my day-to-day life, so.
Yeah. Wow, I do think this person deserves a t-shirt that
Well, did they finish it or not?
I don't know.
It sounds like they just had a seizure.
Yeah, and they couldn't get through it, which, look, if you in order to avoid any potential backlash, I would just give them a fucking shirt.
Also that.
Like, as they're getting loaded into the ambulance,
she said they don't have any.
Yeah, which makes no sense, because then why are they offering the challenge? What's the point of what is the challenge? Do we know what the challenge is?
I mean, I think it's just to eat a bunch of hot wings.
Okay.
Because it just said they're really hot, and he had a
But this is Eric's Hot Wing Challenge. It's specific.
Yeah, but you know what's so weird is the reviewer is named Eric. So now I'm wondering if maybe Allie just named it Eric's Hot Wing Challenge, and I just misunderstood that was the... could very well be, or otherwise it's kind of a crazy coincidence.
It would be hilarious if this guy just shows up to this business and says, I want to do my challenge. And they're like, what? Give me my shirt. I completed Eric's.
Wait, yeah. What
and they're like, who's Eric? I'm Eric. I did the challenge.
Who's Eric? Oh my God, you're so right. Let's see. They have something called a brag board. Oh, okay. Oh, guys on the brag board. All right, let me see. Casper's, and it's like kind of a dive bar, but their website doesn't have the challenge on it. I don't know.
Well,
Wing
yeah, after
challenge.
this, you think they could keep doing it?
I guess not. Yeah, and they are not advertising that anywhere. So either this guy invented this challenge, or like maybe they didn't. They used to do it, and they were like, we
Yeah.
don't sell those shirts anymore. I don't know,
Probably. Oh, boy.
but I cannot find it on the website. So
Got it. That's so weird.
or even anywhere in their social media or anything. So
Fascinating. Okay, so yeah, maybe Eric just came up with his own challenge.
I mean, which
and then was
does-
upset when they were like, here's a plain white t-shirt we found.
right, like I took it off one of the line cooks. It's like, what? Oh my gosh, I can't understand. I do wonder. They have something called Wino Wednesdays, so that's
Okay.
nice.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, I'm seeing nothing about this. They might have.
Fascinating.
You're right. That might have been the
Oh,
end.
wait. Is it also known as the Nook?
Yeah.
Okay, then they do have challenges.
Oh.
According to this website, hold on, Hot Damn Wing Challenge. This is on visitstpaul.com. I'm trying to find, I don't see like a year, so I don't know if this might be an old
Right.
article. But at the Nook, they have two. The Double Nookie Supreme Burger Challenge.
I'm looking at
Oh, you see
that.
that? And then the
Yeah.
Hot Damn Wing Challenge. And it says it involves eating 14 wings doused in habanero pepper sauce in 20 minutes with no drink or dipping sauce. 14 wings. A prize is a t-shirt and a wet nap.
Stop and a wet nap. That's very funny.
And then for the burger challenge, the prize is just a t-shirt. So yeah, maybe they don't do it anymore.
No, I'm looking at their current menu, and
there's
they
nothing
have
about it.
The burger challenge, but
not the wing one.
challenge.
Which, look, the spicy food thing.
But okay, wait, is the wing challenge? It's not called Eric's wing challenge.
No.
Okay, so this was just Allie saying it's
Yeah,
Eric's
and-
specifically wing challenge.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Sorry, Allie. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it
That's
says
funny.
eat 2 Nookie Supremes, which is the burger, and fries, and win a free T-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fascinating.
fascinating.
The whole
Okay.
world. It's like we've had some wild worlds of the pet supplements and then the food challenge
Horse
world.
periods.
Man. Oh, I forgot about that.
How
How could
you?
I have? I'm so sorry, horses.
Stephanie sent in this review. Stephanie, thank you. It is from cruisecritic.com. Huh, weird.
Interesting how that just happens.
It just happened. It's called Carnival Excel Class Culinary Challenge. Don't ask me to explain it. This is a review by Dave, who's profile a cool cruiser, who, you know, when it says rare and we never quite figured out what that
Yeah.
means, it says rare, but his photo is a picture of a fluffy black cat with an I voted sticker. So I'm all
Oh.
about it.
Maybe it's the way that he likes his burger challenge, or they like
Oh,
their
yeah, rare.
burger when it's for their challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is what Dave has to say. He started this forum. I'm sorry. He started this thread in the forum. I challenge all future Excel class cruisers to the Carnival Excel class culinary challenge. And then in bold, the CECC challenge. In 7 days, you have to eat, finish, and provide photos of Dinner at Emerald's, Guy's P&A, Rudy's Seafood, Cucina de Capitano, Bonsai Teppanyaki, and the steakhouse restaurants along with MDR, maybe lobster night. Then for midday/lunch, you have Guy's Burgers, Guy's P&A Lunch, Seafood Shack, Shack's Chicken, Blue Iguana, and Lido. Snacks and hand eats, you have street eats, kebabs or whatever, bao buns, and fancy french fries. You have the fancy cake service on Lido you have to find too. Breakfast, you need a sea day brunch you have to fit in, and some coffee and a Danish from Java Blue. And for good measure, 1 gummy bear from the candy shop, and we'll need a photo of the chosen victim bear. Miss anything? Room service? Shall we create a specific order and rules to the Carnival Excel Class Culinary Challenge, CECC Challenge? I go on celebration January 29th. I will make my attempt at that time, but keep in mind, I am a skinny guy. End of review.
And he was never heard from again.
I know. Oh, that
No.
was his last cruise.
I'm sorry. That got way out of hand.
It's
way
too
quickly.
confused. The point of one of these challenges is like, eat as many french fries, eat as many wings as you can. Like, it's
Yeah.
make yourself hurt.
This was just.
This feels more like a
This
scavenger
is-
hunt.
It does, yes. which is fun in its own right.
Painful scavenger hunt, though, to force you to eat all of it.
This
and then
feels
take a
like
picture.
some sort of what is this Carnival cruise? What cruise line, Princess? Carnival.
Yeah.
This is some executive who says, these people aren't eating at our restaurants enough.
I
Our
know.
restaurants are saying they're not getting enough business. How do we
But aren't
drum
they
up
all-
business?
But aren't they all like included, or maybe not always?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't think the restaurants are fully. I don't think it's food and alcohol. I don't think is always included. Maybe there's certain meals or certain like buffets or something. Maybe they have
think the
certain places,
yeah,
but
maybe
I
certain ones are more.
imagine not all of these, especially like steakhouses. I can't imagine that you're gonna
At
get
Emerald's, yeah.
like free food there. I don't know though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I only one person responded, I think. So
Maybe you
that's-
get like a meal credit or something, like a voucher for a day
voucher.
or like a certain amount of money. I don't know. Anyway, one person did respond though.
So actually a few people responded and
they
they were
said
just
no.
like they were like, what about this place? What about this place? And so and then it's got even more convoluted. And then they were like, we'll have to and then the original poster Dave was like, oh, we'll have to come up with a prize, maybe a fun meme. And I was like, all that for a meme?
I don't think this person knows what a prize or a meme is.
Okay, fair point, but why not just a classic, a t-shirt?
You think that okay, and then what? What's the it's got to be something virtual. An NFT, perfect. Let's do that.
Oh, well, let's make an NFT.
That's basically a meme.
I'm
I don't
sure he
know.
doesn't know what a meme is, so I'm sure he'll know what an NFT is, though.
Yeah.
This is my last one. It's a 4-star review, so it's a redemption, and it's of a place called Wasifa's Cafe. This was sent in by Stephanie. And the title is The Burger I Inspired. 4 stars.
I'm sorry. That's this could be either you had some terrible experience and they were like, oh, I don't know. If it's food challenge related, what? Sorry, I'll just let you go.
A small background of my experience. I won Wasifa's challenge on Facebook to build my ideal burger, and well, unfortunately, I never got direct communication, only discovered it while preing their page yesterday. What's preing?
What is it? How does it PR what?
EEING.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
Maybe they meant peeping? No, I don't know.
That's what I was going to change it to, and I was like, that's weird. And well, unfortunately never got direct communication, only discovered it while scrolling their page yesterday, a year later, and coincidentally had planned to go and have that same burger at the restaurant. I felt so proud, though, seeing it right there on the menu. My competition entry was, quote, to my burger, I would add another beef patty, grilled tomato slices, butter caramelized onions, English cucumber slices skin on, gherkins, a slice of cheddar cheese, lettuce, rocket, and for the sauces, sweet chili, garlic, and chipotle mayonnaise, and a tad bit of mustard for the tang. Would not mind a few fries and onion rings on the side, smiley face. End quote.
That's too much lube.
And there it was. You overlubed it.
Overlubed. How many lubes were there? Like 3?
4.
4? Jesus.
And there it was on the menu. Well, not entirely. My burger had 2 juicy, tasty patties, fresh iceberg lettuce, a slice of tomato. Okay, so this is already just a normal burger, to be clear.
Nothing has
right?
been out of the ordinary.
Caramelized onion. Okay, sure. A fried egg. That was not on his, right?
No, not that
Okay.
I heard.
A fried egg and melted cheese. Finger licking good sauces. Does not specify they were the same. And crunchy onion rings with fries on the side. I don't think that's the same burger.
I know that's not the same burger.
Okay.
There are no cucumbers or gherkins.
Like the weird stuff is not there. The weird stuff you suggested.
Yeah, like that sounds like a burger you'd normally get somewhere.
Exactly. With a fried egg on it. Like that's the only like kind of quirky thing about this other burger.
But you see that all the time in burgers.
I know. Yeah, that's not even that strange. Okay, yeah, that's very weird. I have to say the portion was generous, and to wash it down, their delicious world-famous coffee in the form of a mocha. I loved every crumb. The wait staff was pleasant and attentive. Well, yeah, you were probably like, I made this burger, and they were like, what?
We've had this on here for
It's
years.
always been on the menu. The ambiance was perfect and peaceful. Ooh, I got free coffee voucher, and I cannot wait to go back and have it with their red velvet cake made from scratch. No premixes. End of review.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm glad they think that they got it.
Yeah, I'm confused. So they were like, hey, they didn't notify me that my burger was on here. but I found it, but it's
On
not
the
named
menu.
something special, right? Like after them or anything, right?
No.
I'm so confused. So this person,
But they also said they saw it on Facebook that they had won. But I'm like, are
maybe
you
they
sure?
said now serving
like
this
new
new burger.
burger.
And this person was like, that's my burger that I created, but it
It's
wasn't
literally
at all.
not. We got the quote.
Yeah, wait, why would
Like
and
they put iceberg lettuce instead of arugula. That already is like a complete difference.
And what was something about a rocket?
Rocket is arugula.
Oh, I forgot that. I was like, where did that come from?
No,
I see,
rocket
that's
is
what
arugula.
arugula is. Okay.
And so they put iceberg, like the restaurant has iceberg lettuce on it.
And they wanted a certain type of tomatoes, no? Not just
Grilled tomatoes. That
And
was not.
that
This
was-
one said fresh tomatoes. They
It's
also said
completely I'm so
butter
they
caramelized onions, which that is the same. I don't know about the butter caramelized, but
caramelized onion, which
I'm
is a
assuming
very
with butter.
normal. You feel you get those at like Five
which
Guys.
is not that strange that they would have it, right? So they had also asked for English cucumber slices, skin on, none of that. Gherkins, none of that. A slice of cheddar cheese, which they just said it had
Slice of cheese.
Also not weird. Lettuce. Oh, they did say lettuce. Rocket. Well, why did you put lettuce and arugula? This is just too much. And for the sauces, sweet chili garlic and chipotle mayonnaise and a bit of mustard.
Wow.
At least they said, well, not entirely.
Yeah.
But like not at all, really. They they took off almost everything you asked for and added a fried egg.
I feel like it's so harmless, this review. Like
I know,
don't want to
I
be
know.
mean
I don't wanna, like,
about
tear
it.
them
I'm just
apart.
so surprised that this person's taking credit for this burger.
Do you know what it's like?
I'm
It's
so
like Mike Wazowski seeing himself covered up on TV and everyone looks at him nervously and then he
Yeah.
turns around and goes, I'm on TV!
Yeah. And you
they're
just
like,
let him have it.
phew!
Yeah. You let him have it.
Let's not even show him the downside. So yeah, I hope that they, still tell people that story. Did you know, I know this now, it's going to sound fake, but I won second place in a burger make your own burger competition. And mine
Who the
had,
fuck was judging that?
it was some restaurant in New York City.
And what in New York City?
Yeah, Blaze and I went there. We ate dinner. This was like in 2013. They had like a thing on the table, like enter our contest. And I was like, okay. And so I entered the contest and I won second place.
What did that get you? A wet nap?
It got me nothing, I think. I got posted on Facebook. But I think also it was like,
so it was a punishment.
Yeah. It's like the modern day stockade where you have to put your and then I have to eat my burger as punishment.
Blaze
No,
was
I have
feeding
to
it
eat
you.
fucking this guy's burger
No.
with like 16 sauces on it.
And all the fucking cucumbers. Which,
like,
look, I would try
lootiest
that
burger.
burger. It sounded great.
I love cucumber. Yeah, that
I do
sounds
too.
good.
It's a little different than what I would normally
So
order, but I'd eat it.
I've used this to make myself make the story better. I've used this like narrative that because so my burger had avocado and it also had bean sprouts on it.
Oh dear, I fucking hate bean sprouts.
You do?
Sorry.
Okay,
I like a few, but whenever you get something
Yeah,
with
they
bean
put,
sprouts,
like,
it's
this
so
much.
much, and then it's like, what? I can
So,
only taste bean sprouts.
I can promise you I regret doing that because that month, because their whole thing was we're going to add it to the menu. And I don't know if this has any bearing, okay? It's what I tell myself. But that month, bean sprouts were all recalled for listeria. And I know this because I went to the grocery store because Blaze felt bad when I lost and he went and bought all the ingredients and made the burger at home for
and
me.
you both got sick.
No, and when we were at Kroger, we couldn't find bean sprouts. And the grocery, we asked because we never asked, but we were like, well, it has to have bean sprouts. That's part of the recipe. And he said, oh, no. It's all been recalled. We are not. And they didn't sell bean sprouts for like weeks or months that summer. So anyway, I like to tell myself that I won second because of that. But it probably just was not as good as whatever the first one was. But
So what else was on it? Sorry.
it was oh my gosh, it's literally been 10 years. Avocado. Oh my God. Well, now I'm on the spot. I should probably find it. I don't even remember what restaurant it was. I know it had bean sprouts and I think a fried egg. But I don't recall the rest.
Okay.
It was very delicious though. Anyway, so yeah, I guess I'm saying that to say I kind of feel for this guy in this sort of delusional way. You think you won something even though you didn't win it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's better than having. So look, I would be I would feel differently if they were mad at this business
They
for
were
like
like, "How
stealing their
dare
idea or
you?"
not giving
Yeah.
them credit or something.
Exactly.
So no, the energy is good. I don't want to be rude. It's just I was trying to make the connection between these two burgers, and I feel like it wasn't there. But maybe
It was
they
almost
were-
like charming in a naive way of like, oh, okay.
they might have been inspired by different parts of different comments, you know? So I could see it being a community effort type thing. I don't know. The caramelized onions, maybe they're the only person in the comments to say that. And they were like, oh, yeah, let's throw that in there.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, very well could be.
Yeah.
I'm just
or
gonna
like, you know, tomato. Oh, we didn't think of that.
Listen, mine was a listeria
Slice of
outbreak.
cheese.
Yours was a little caramelized onions and
Yeah.
butter. I can see
I
it.
know which one I would pick between those two.
Well, too bad for me. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening to our pet supplements episode. It's a special one, as we've already determined, because it taught us so much and yet so little about the animal kingdom.
Yeah, I always come out of episodes like this thinking, what did we learn today?
It feels like we
And
learned
it's-
things, and then it feels like we also lost a lot of knowledge along the way.
Yeah, I had to make room.
Like, I feel dumber than I did before, and yet I know more facts about
Knowing
things.
more about horse periods
Yeah.
has probably, I'm not sure what part of my brain had to shove things out, but I'm
Probably
hoping it was
whatever-
nothing too important.
Probably whatever eating challenge you were trying to remember earlier that we
Yeah,
had
it
eaten.
definitely just kept that away because, yeah, for good
Yeah.
reason. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll be taking weird pills tomorrow just like I used to because I can't stop thinking about horse periods.
Yeah, yikes.
And I
Okay.
might just take the wrong pill in the morning instead of my ADHD pill again.
Well, I'll send you some miracle water for your coat and your feathers. And all
Okay,
that.
I'll do my best not to drink it.
Okay.